So, super high notes are pretty cool. The soprano guitar I've been working on has turned into quite an interesting project. But what about the tried and true method of just pitch shifting to achieve those notes? The good old whammy pedal, guitar's friend since the late 80s, along with several other pedals and plugins, are in our tone arsenal. Is having a physically correct vibrating string easier to work with? Is there an issue of quality in our pitch shifting technologies? This is Kevin from Said Too Much. So what do you all think? Have I wasted my time with the soprano guitar project? Or is it something worth more than just experimenting? I used an in-DAW post-processing effect for the pitch shifting, thinking that might be the most detailed algorithm. But there might actually be better plugins out there equipped to really tackle quality issues, especially in those polyphonic scenarios. I know the infamous whammy pedal itself has a mode to handle chords better. Obviously, a disadvantage of the soprano guitar is a weaker signal and less sustain due to just how thin the highest string is. Going up to those third octave extended frets gets even more difficult to work with. This might be a combination of my inexperience of how to fully utilize this feature and my lack of creativity to try new techniques overall. Essentially, it should be approached as its own instrument, not just a guitar. One thing I've enjoyed stumbling upon is how pinch harmonics are now more obviously recognizable down by the bridge. Instead of finding it difficult to quickly tap a note down there with your right hand, while your left hand is up there with the first few frets, we can maybe use those pinch harmonics to go back and forth between those registers quickly. I'm starting to appreciate this instrument more, although there is probably a lot more we can tweak and change in the future if you guys want to let me know any of your ideas. Hopefully, taking what we've learned here today, I can start working on a new experimental instrumental. For now though, enough said. For downloads, raw instrument tracks, and more exclusives, find our community on Patreon and consider adding your support.
Said too much.